Hello everyone, I am Asha, Assistant Professor in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. So welcome to this video series on data mining and data warehousing, where we will learn how large amount of data are stored, organized and converted into useful knowledge. This series is designed especially for ADS students with simple explanations, real-time examples and exam-oriented coverage. Let us start our journey of turning data into insights. So now we are going to learn about classification using frequent patterns and one important algorithm called Apriori. So this topic belongs to data mining and is widely used in real-world business analytics. Okay. So the main topic is what? Frequent pattern mining, and we are going to focus on association rules and a priori algorithm, and mainly it is used in market basket analysis. I want to ask you one question. Have you seen Amazon suggesting customers who bought this also bought? Yes, you might have seen, right? So this is what? Association mining. Okay. So what is a pattern? So pattern is nothing but like repeated behavior. So here frequent pattern mining. Frequent pattern mining means finding things that occur together often. What is that? Frequent pattern mining means finding things that occur together often. So it is used when data is huge and hidden relationships must be discovered. Okay. So I can say frequent pattern is nothing but the items appearing together often. So I can say as example bread and butter, mobile and earphone, laptop and mouse. So this is like repeated combinations. So I can use the word recurring patterns in a dataset. Recurring patterns in a dataset. So this is what I have mentioned in the slide. So frequent pattern mining means recurring patterns in a dataset. That means what? Repeated combinations. Next, what is unsupervised machine learning? That means no label, no teacher. So algorithm discovers the patterns itself. Okay. So supervised means the teacher will be present. Unsupervised means no teacher. The patterns are discovered. So frequent pattern refers to item sets, subsequences or structures. Okay. So I can say in simple words, item set is nothing but the products bought together. The products purchased together. Then what is subsequence? Subsequence means sequence pattern. Like web browsing steps, or I can give one example subsequence. If I am purchasing one laptop, then I may purchase one web camera, then I may purchase some other items related to laptop. Fine, this is subsequent or subsequence. And the third one, structure, means what? Complex relations in a graph. Okay, so which one is easiest to imagine? You can imagine only the item set, not the subsequence or structure, right? Because item set means what? The products brought together. So it's good. Fine. Next, there are two uses of frequent patterns. One is association and the second is classification. So association means finding relationships. Then classification means predicting the category. Okay, association means finding relationships. Example, bread, butter. Classification, predicting category. Example, if buys diaper plus milk, that means they are a young parent. Understood? So you are predicting based on the purchasing item, you are predicting. So if one person is buying a diaper as well as a milk together, we can say, yeah, they are a young parent. So association rules means finding relationships and classification means predict category. So I told you already, if customer buys, for example, milk and baby powder, then it is what? They are a family customer. So here we are not just finding a relation, we are predicting the type of customer. Now, we know what frequent patterns are, but how do we find them in big data? We have to use algorithms. Yes. So, frequent pattern mining algorithms, Apriori, FP growth, ECLAT. Okay. So, today we focus on the most basic and exam important algorithm, that is nothing but Apriori algorithm. The Apriori algorithm was proposed by Rakesh Agarwal and Ramkrishnan Srikanth. So, Apriori shows how objects are associated. It generates the association rules. So, I can say if bread implies butter, then it is what? 80%. That means 80% of bread buyers also buy butter. So, in the Apriori algorithm, the goal is what? To find the association rule. And what will be the input? The input is nothing but the data set. What type of data set? Transaction data set. Transaction. And what is the output? It is frequent item set plus rules. Okay. So, in the Apriori algorithm, what is the goal? Goal is to find the association rule. And what is the input? Input is transaction data set. And output is frequent item sets and rules. So what is a transaction? So that is nothing but a shopping bill. Okay. So using the shopping bill only, we are going to find the frequent item set. To find frequent item set, it searches combinations appearing often. Okay. So already I told you unsupervised learning means what? No labels, only transaction. So bottom up strategy, that means the approach will be from bottom. Okay, it's not top down, it is bottom up strategy. That means first it will check single item, then it will check the pair, then it will find the triplets. This is bottom up. Okay, for example, we are going to find one item set, then we are going to find two item set, that is nothing but ordered pairs, and third one is three item set, that is nothing but triplets. So the item sets are from smaller to larger. Clear? Okay. So Apriori builds patterns step by step. So if you take the example as market basket analysis. So for example, when a customer buys milk, bread and egg. So the algorithm will check what are the possible combinations from milk, bread and egg. That means milk and bread bought together, milk and egg, then bread and egg. Got it? So this is how they'll combine and they'll see how far these combinations have been purchased by the customers. So this is exactly how supermarkets plan shelf arrangement. You might have noticed when you enter a supermarket or any departmental store, you might have seen the items which attract you. That is based on the season, based on the trend, they will arrange the shelf, right? So this is exactly how supermarkets plan which items are sold together, that will be arranged next to next. So when we go and approach that particular shelf, automatically our eyes will move to the next one and we'll intend, okay fine, we'll get this also. So this is how they are attracting the customers. So frequent pattern mining plus find items together. So that is nothing but association rules. So here Apriori algorithm is used to find the frequent item set. So what is the method? The method is bottom up search. Okay, and the best example is market basket analysis. Now this is a question. So when you look at the question, here it's a tabular column which has 4 transactions and the items which are bought together, that is transaction ID 100 is one person's transaction. So the person who bought 134, his bill number is 100. The person who purchased 2, 3, 5 together, his transaction bill is number is what? 200. Okay. So the right hand side column is nothing but the items. It is just indicated like 1, 2, 3 instead of bread, butter, milk, all those things. Okay. So here the question is the minimum support is 50% and threshold confidence, that is minimum confidence is 70%. So how many transaction IDs are there? 4 transaction IDs. And items, if you see the items, it starts from 1 and ranges from 5. That means totally only 5 items they have taken and they have just seen the combinations. Now we are going to find the first item set. I told you, right, it is bottom up approach. So 1 item set, 2 item set, like that. So here it is 1 item set means first on the right hand side column, that is in the given question I told you items you have to arrange them only once. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the first column of item set. Now we have to find the support. Support is nothing but how many times that particular item set has been appeared in the transaction. So when you see the first row, that is 100, transaction ID 100, 1 is there. That means the count is 1. When you see the second row, there is no item 1. 1 is not purchased by the customer. But when you see the third row, that is transaction ID 300, that person has purchased or bought item 1. Okay. And when you see the last row, that is 400 transaction ID, in that also the customer did not buy item 1. He bought only 2 and 5. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is nothing but the numbers given to the items or products or objects what we are buying in a store. Okay. So by referring the table, now we have to calculate the number of times it has been appeared. That's all. So 2, how many times 2 has been appeared? It is 3. Okay. How many times 3 has been appeared? 3 times. 4, only once. That is in the first row alone we have 4. Not in second row, third row and fourth row. Then 5, we have 3 times. Got it? Okay. Now, how to calculate the minimum support? So minimum support is nothing but support divided by number of transactions. So how many transactions we have in the given example? 100, 200, 300, 400. That means only 4. So minimum support equal to support divided by 4. So what is the support value of 1? That is 2. So 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is nothing but 1 by 2. That is nothing but 50%. Okay. And second, item number 2. So here the support value is what? 3. So 3 by 4, 75%. So like this, you have to find the minimum support value for all the item sets 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. After finding the item set, that is, after finding the support value, now we have to rule out the minimum support. Based on the minimum support, we are going to rule out the item set which is not bought together. Because what is the support value given in our question? It is 50%. But when you see the last column, there is minimum support. We have got 50%, 75%, 75%, 25% and 75%. That means how far each item is bought by the customers. So 1 has been bought 50%, 2 is 75% likewise. But 4 is very, very less. That means 4 has not been purchased often. So what we have to do? We have to rule it out. That means we have to remove that. So now, after finishing step 1, we are going to derive a new item set by ruling out the fourth one since it is not satisfying the support value. According to our question, the support percentage is what? 50%. But here it is 25. So we are ruling out that 4. And what is the remaining item? 1, 2, 3 and 5. So now this is termed as new item set. Okay, now we have to form 2 item set. That is item set 2. That means ordered pairs, 2 elements. Earlier we have framed only 1 element, now it is 2 elements. So how to form that? What is a newly derived item set? It is 1, 2, 3, 5. So now I have shown you using the arrow mark. First you take 1, combine it with the remaining elements 2, 3, 5. Take 1 and combine with the remaining elements 2, 3, 5. That means 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 5. This is a new ordered pair. Okay. Now one combination is over. That means next time you should not consider 1. So what is the remaining thing? Now if you cut 1, 2, 3, 5 is a set. So in that again you form the ordered pair. 2, 3, 2, 5. Okay, now 1 has been ruled out, 2 is also over. Now what is the remaining? 3, 5. So how many ordered pairs we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ordered pairs we have got. This is the new one. Now based on this, again we have to repeat the same formula. That is, we have to build the tabular column and we have to calculate the minimum support value. So let us see in that next slide. So now, what is the newly derived ordered pair? 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3, 2, 5 and 3, 5. Okay, fine. Now, we have to see the question. Same question. Refer the question. And in the question, if this series occurs, that is 1, 2, if there is a combination of 1, 2, not like that the element should be immediately next to that. No. It can be 1 and 2 should be present in a single row. Okay. So just see 1, 2 is appeared how many times in the question. So 1, 2 is appeared only once and that is in the transaction ID 300. So support value is what? 1. Next, second row, item set 1, 3. So in item set 1, 3, if you check in the question, how many times it has been appeared? Transaction ID 100 and transaction ID 300 has the combination of 1, 3. Now the support value is what? 2. Next, 1, 5. If you take 1, 5, it is only appearing in 300. Transaction ID 300, third row. Next, 2, 3. So 2, 3 is appearing in transaction ID 200 as well as 300. That means these items are bought together. That is 2, 3. Okay. Next, 2, 5. So 2, 5 is appearing in 200 transaction ID, 300 and 400. That means 3 times. And last, 3, 5. So 3, 5 is in the row 200 transaction ID and 300. Okay. So now we have calculated the support value. Now again we have to apply the formula. What is the formula? Minimum support. Support value by number of transactions. So as per the question, the number of transaction is how much? 100, 200, 300, 400. That means 4. Okay. So minimum support, first one, support divided by 4. That is 1 divided by 4. So 25. Second one, 2 divided by 4, 50. Likewise, you calculate the support minimum support value for all the values. After calculating the minimum support value, what is our next step? We have to rule out the items which are not bought together. That means if it is not satisfied by the support percentage, then we have to remove that. So according to our question, what is the support percentage? 50%. So when you see this tabular column, 2 rows are below 50%. That is nothing but 1, 2 and 1, 5. So after removing that, what is the newly derived item set? 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 5 and 3, 5. So now step 2 is over. That is, now we have found a new item set with 4 ordered pairs. Now from the derived 4 ordered pairs, we have to form the triplets. This is step 3. Step 1 is single pair, single item set. Step 2 is what? Double, that is nothing but ordered pairs. And step 3 is triplets. Now the item sets what we have derived in step 2 is nothing but 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 5 and 3, 5. Now from this we have to form the triplets. So I have shown using arrow mark. First you take 1 and form 3 elements, 1, 2 and 1, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now 1, 2 is there. Remove 3 and take 5. So 1, 2, 5. That is next. So that means what? From the given item set, we are forming 3 elements. That is 3 item set. Okay. And next 1, 3, 5. That is you are omitting to 1, 3, 5. So now 1 is over. Next you are going for 2. So 2, 3, 5. So how many triplets we got? 4 triplets. Okay, this is a new item set derived after step 3. So after completing, when you compare with the threshold confidence or minimum confidence, okay, it is what? 75%, right? So that means all the remaining elements will be ruled out. Only the first and third, which has 100%, will be the selected items. That is, from this, what is the conclusion? The items 2 and 3 with 5 is purchased together. So based on the confidence value, you can conclude that these items are bought together. Okay? So the question can be either with the numbers or with the words like bread, butter, milk, jam, juice, like this. So whatever comes, you can conclude with this. Okay? The final conclusion is 2 union 3 implies 5 or 3 union 5 implies 2. So only these two item sets are purchased together, remaining is not. Again we have to repeat the same step, that is for the newly derived item set we have to calculate the support and minimum support value. Now listen carefully. So we have to see the same combination. For example, first row 1, 2, 3. So check in the question whether 1, 2, 3 is appearing or not. So when you see the transaction ID 300, 1, 2, 3 combination is present. So now the support value is 1. Next, what is in the question? 1, 2, 5. Now check the tabular column in 1, 2, 5. So we have same in transaction ID 300, we have 1, 2, 5. Fine? Okay. Next take 1, 3, 5. So 1, 3, 5 where it is? Again in transaction ID 300, we have 1, 3, 5 combination. Next, if you take 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5 is present in both transaction ID 200 as well as transaction ID 300. So 2 times it appears. Now we have found the support value. Now what is our next step? We have to calculate the minimum support value. So minimum support value means what? Support value divided by number of transactions. How many transactions we have here? 100, 200, 300, 400. So 4 transactions. So for first one, minimum support is nothing but support value is 1 and transaction ID is 4. Sorry, transaction. So 1 by 4. So likewise you repeat for everything and calculate the percentage. But when you calculate the percentage, just look at the minimum frequency. That is minimum percentage is what? 50. So automatically first 3 combinations will be gone. It will be ruled out. So what is the final set? Final triplet is what? 2, 3, 5. Now this is the new item set. Now we have to calculate the support value and confidence with the newly derived item set. So what is the formula for support of rule? Support of rule is nothing but x implies y is equal to support of x union y. And confidence of rule, x implies y is what? Support of x union y by support of x. Now this formula will be applied for the item set. Okay? But before that, we have to form some association rules. So association rule in the sense we all might have studied distributive association rules. So what is that newly derived item? 2, 3, 5, right? So from that we have to calculate 2 union 3 implies 5. That is first one. 2 union 5 implies 3. Second one. 3 union 5 implies 2. And now the reverse. That is you have to imply should be on the left and union should be on the right. Same first, second and third. Okay. So after framing all these things, now the elements which are to the left of arrow mark, that is implies. The elements which are to the left of the arrow mark is termed as x. And the element which is present to the right of the arrow mark is y. Then only we can apply the formula. So our formula I told you, support of x union y divided by support of x. That is nothing but confidence. Okay. Now, see, look at the first one. 2 cap 3 or you can say 2 union 3 implies 5. That means the combination is what? 2, 3, 5. Am I right? X union y means what? 2 union 3 union, that is 2, 3 union 5. So what is t 2, 3, 5? You have to refer the previous table. So when you see the previous table 2, 3, 5, the support value will be 2. Okay. And now if we have to calculate the confidence. What is confidence? Support of x union y divided by support of x. So what is support of x here? Support of x. X is what? 2, 3. The x value is what? 2, 3. So for 2, 3, you have to refer the second table because there only we have combinations. Ordered pairs. Do you remember ordered pairs? Yes. 2, 3. So when you refer 2, 3 in that table, the value will be 2. So 2 by 2 is what? 100. This is how you have to frame the association rule. Okay? Let me explain you one more. So you take the fourth one. Fourth one is 2 implies 3 union 5 or 3 cap 5. So here 2 is considered as x and 3 cap 5 is considered as y because I told you the elements which are present to the left of arrow mark is x and the elements which are present to the right of the arrow mark is y. So when you apply the formula support of x union y, so that is nothing but 2, 3, 5. So already I told you 2, 3, 5 is nothing but 2. If you can go and check your third table. So element 3 triplets, 2, 3, 5 is 2. By support of x. X is what? Support of 2. Now listen carefully. Support of 2 means how many elements we have here? Only 1. So support of 2 means you have to refer your very first table because we have single element, right? So in that support of 2 is 3. Okay. So 2 by 3 is nothing but 66%. So likewise we have to finish all the calculations. So association rule in the sense we all might have studied distributive association rules. So what is that newly derived item? 2, 3, 5, right? So from that we have to calculate 2 union 3 implies 5. That is first one. 2 union 5 implies 3. Second one. 3 union 5 implies 2. And now the reverse. That is you have to imply should be on the left and union should be on the right. Same first, second and third. Okay. So after framing all these things, now the elements which are to the left of arrow mark, that is implies. The elements which are to the left of the arrow mark is termed as x and the element which is present to the right of the arrow mark is y. Then only we can apply the formula. So our formula I told you support of x union y divided by support of x. That is nothing but confidence. Okay. Now see, look at the first one. 2 cap 3 or you can say 2 union 3 implies 5. That means the combination is what? 2, 3, 5. Am I right? X union y means what? 2 union 3 union, that is 2, 3 union 5. So what is t 2, 3, 5? You have to refer the previous table. So when you see the previous table 2, 3, 5, the support value will be 2. Okay. And now if we have to calculate the confidence. What is confidence? Support of x union y divided by support of x. So what is support of x here? Support of x. X is what? 2, 3. The x value is what? 2, 3. So for 2, 3, you have to refer the second table because there only we have combinations. Ordered pairs. Do you remember ordered pairs? Yes. 2, 3. So when you refer 2, 3 in that table, the value will be 2. So 2 by 2 is what? 100. This is how you have to frame the association rule. Okay. Let me explain you one more. So you take the fourth one. Fourth one is 2 implies 3 union 5 or 3 cap 5. So here 2 is considered as x and 3 cap 5 is considered as y because I told you the elements which are present to the left of arrow mark is x and the elements which are present to the right of the arrow mark is y. So when you apply the formula support of x union y, so that is nothing but 2, 3, 5. So already I told you 2, 3, 5 is nothing but 2. If you can go and check your third table. So element 3 triplets, 2, 3, 5 is 2. By support of x. X is what? Support of 2. Now listen carefully. Support of 2 means how many elements we have here? Only 1. So support of 2 means you have to refer your very first table because we have single element, right? So in that support of 2 is 3. Okay. So 2 by 3 is nothing but 66%. So likewise we have to finish all the calculations. So after completing, when you compare with the threshold confidence or minimum confidence, okay, it is what? 75%, right? So that means all the remaining elements will be ruled out. Only the first and third, which has 100%, will be the selected items. That is, from this, what is the conclusion? The items 2 and 3 with 5 is purchased together. So based on the confidence value, you can conclude that these items are bought together. Okay. So the question can be either with the numbers or with the words like bread, butter, milk, jam, juice, like this. So whatever comes, you can conclude with this. Okay. The final conclusion is 2 union 3 implies 5 or 3 union 5 implies 2. So only these two item sets are purchased together. Remaining is not. So today we have seen about a priori algorithm. So I'll just give a quick recap. Frequent pattern mining, that is nothing but you are finding the items together, the items which are bought together. So here the rule is nothing but association rule, that is nothing but relationship discovery. So we have seen the algorithm called a priori. The algorithm is used to find frequent item sets. And what is the method used? Method is nothing but bottom up search. Bottom up means smaller to larger. 1 element, 2 element, 3 element likewise. Okay. And which application, that is where, what example we have used? Market basket analysis. Thanks for watching. We'll catch up in the next video.